call a YouTube worker? There are no YouTube workers. I wish there were YouTube workers, but there are no YouTube workers. All right, so if somebody can join my YouTube channel again and tell me if it's okay now, that would be great. I just started it again, so it should come back up in just 1 minute. Give it a second. There's a delay, but I just started it again. It should be okay, I think. Johnny, you said it's sometimes frozen. You mean here or on YouTube? It's okay on YouTube now? Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate that. Again, everybody, look, it's the internet. You know? It happens. It's live. It's not a recording. So occasionally the connection might get a little bit sketchy. Sketchy. Do you guys know that word? Sketchy. Sketchy is a word that means not quite right. Not quite right. Okay, so if you have an iPhone or a phone that's not working quite right, maybe you'll say it's sometimes a little bit sketchy. If your computer's not working here. USA Cats is saying it's really sketchy. You mean my YouTube or you mean my Hello Talk? Some days my connection is perfect and some days it's not. But I have done everything that I can do to make it better. USA Cat says it's blurry in Hello Talk. Yeah, I know, but that's actually not my fault. That's Hello Talk. So my video is perfectly clear. The YouTube should be clear also. But apparently, all the Hello Talk live streams are done at a very low quality. Okay? So even if I make it perfect here, the Hello Talk live streams are not the same quality as the YouTube. Okay? Well, hopefully it's okay now, everyone. Hopefully it's okay now. I have told Hello Talk they know it's not a problem. That's actually the way it is. It's expensive. If you want to have perfect quality for all your live streams, it's expensive. And apparently Hello Talk can't afford that yet. They can't afford that yet. So they do live streams, and it's great that they do them, but the quality of the live streams on Hello Talk is not that great, to be honest. Right. That's right. That's what I'm saying. They don't have the same server budget as YouTube. Right. Yeah. And I have talked to them about this before. I have kind of given them a solution to that problem, but I don't think they're going to take it. But anyway, hello, Alejandra. Hello, Wagner. And thank you for joining my YouTube channel. Yes, you may share my YouTube channel. It's right here. Of course you can share it. Please share it. That's the whole point, okay? You can only do this kind of thing if you share, right? So, yeah. But anyway, I'm using the highest quality microphone, the highest quality audio equipment, a 1080 camera. It could be better camera, but 1080 is 1080. It's still great. Right? And I've got a very nice computer running all of this on an Ethernet cable. So it should be pretty good. If it's not always me. Last time you told me to make a plan to improve your level and to get an IELTS score, you asked ChatGPT, but you got confused. What did you ask ChatGPT? What did you ask? This is a very good... No, I like this. This is good. Let's talk about this for a minute, everyone, because ChatGPT is really great. But ChatGPT follows the same exact rules that any good teacher follows. What do I mean? Here's what I mean. A long time ago, one of my teachers told me, I asked my teacher, how can I be better at drums? I said, how can I be better at drums? And he said, Mark, that's not a good question. And I said, why is that not a good question? He said, well, because if someone wrote a book about it, that's not a question that someone can answer. People have written books about that. So this is why he said, if you meet a great teacher, you must have a great question. If you have a great teacher, you must have a great question. And Johnny O, please don't say that. Of all the things you could say that might upset me, that's one of them. This hat is made in America, for one, as opposed to some other hats that are not. I'm not a big fan, man. I'm not a big fan of that guy. Not a big fan. We're not going to talk about it, but yeah, let's just say that as a teacher, I can imagine he was a really bad student. I'll just say that much. That's all I can say. I'm a teacher, and I'm pretty sure that if I had him in my classroom, it would be bad. So, oh, look at my good friend Blake. Hello, Blake. Blake, wow, what a surprise. I'm so happy to see you, man. My friend Blake, my best friend from Taiwan, is now on my YouTube channel. So good to see you, man. How are you doing? How's the family? And hello, Life in Europe. Nice to see you. What are the benefits of drinking cold coffee? I don't know. It wakes me up. That's the only thing that I care about. Cold coffee wakes me up more than hot coffee. So I drink cold coffee. And yes, there was a period of time when I asked my teacher the wrong questions too. Yeah. That's how learning works. We all start from a bad place and become better. Okay, so for example, we were talking about ChatGPT. ChatGPT follows the same rule of any good teacher. ChatGPT can give you wonderful answers if you ask wonderful questions. But if you ask the wrong questions, it's going to give you the wrong answers. Okay? Or not the answers you're looking for. Okay? So, Pomley says it gives you a rough plan, but seldom specific ones. Again, it depends on how you ask it. It depends on how you ask it. Any good teacher will also tell you this is important for learning because of research. If you need to do research, you need to know how to ask the right questions. You need to know how to ask the right questions. Okay? So, ChatGPT is only as good as your questions. A great teacher is only as good as your questions. Okay? How have I been? I'm hanging in there, Blake. I'm hanging in there. Every day is a struggle, but some people struggle more than I do, so I shouldn't complain so much. Rapid wants to know, what does the word chasm mean? A chasm means it's kind of like a valley, but it's a much more steep, what's the word I'm looking for? Drop off or incline. Okay, so a chasm is kind of like a canyon. Those are usually related, right? So if you find a place that has canyons, you'll probably find some chasms too. So, for example, the Grand Canyon, there are many chasms around there. And also you find them in Arctic places, places that have a lot of snow and ice. The snow and the ice, when they crack and break, they make chasms. Okay, so what is the formal definition of chasm? The formal definition of chasm is a fissure or deep cleft in the Earth's surface. Okay, or a gorge. That's a synonym for it. Okay, so just imagine if this is a valley, then this is a chasm. Okay? Yes, Blake, how about that? Now you actually can see my Hello Talk streams. I found a workaround. I found a workaround. What's the difference between 3.5 and 4? I don't know. I'm not sure. No idea. Okay. You wrote, write a plan to improve from B1 to C1 to get a 6.5 score. Yeah, that's too big, student. That's too big. ChatGPT doesn't know you. ChatGPT doesn't know you. So if ChatGPT doesn't know you, it can't give you that plan yet. You need to tell ChatGPT more about you. So B1 to C1 is only one way to talk about your level of English. You need to tell it more about why you have trouble with reading. So you can tell it, I don't have a great vocabulary and I have trouble reading. How can I fix this problem? Then it might give you something more specific about how to improve your reading from B1 to C1. Okay? I have trouble with writing. I'm a level B1. I'd like to write at the level of C1. Can you give me some suggestions how to improve my writing? So you need to give it something more specific, or it's only going to give you a general answer. If you ask a general question, you're going to get a general answer. Okay? Teaching and learning are all about breaking things down into smaller questions. Okay? You start with a big question. Then you break that down into some smaller ones, and you break those down into smaller ones, and you break those down into smaller ones, and that's what we call effective learning. Okay? Yes, Athena. I'm on Hello Talk and YouTube simultaneously. And yes, it's about recognizing your problems clearly. That's exactly right. Yeah. So put it this way. The more you tell ChatGPT about yourself, the better the answers will be. But if it doesn't know anything about you, it's going to only answer in the most general way. Okay, now I have been using ChatGPT for a while now, for quite a few things. It's helping me with my book. It helps me with my live streams and my marketing and my business plan. But In the beginning, all of the answers were very general, but now that it knows more about me and I've told it more about me, I even gave it my entire resume. I typed my entire resume into it, my CV. So now it knows my background better. Okay? And the more I talk to it about who I am and what I do and what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses, the better it will be at helping you. Okay? You've been working hard at Japanese. That's awesome, Blake. Good for you. And you're going to take the N3 test in July. All right. That's cool, man. You're going to have to teach me some Japanese now, too. How to communicate with an American boss? Well, CC, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Is this an American boss working with you in China, or is this an American boss that you have online in America? Or tell me more about your problem. Why are you having trouble with communicating? Why are you worried about communicating with your American boss? Pomley says, ChatGPT helps me a lot in coding. Yeah, I bet it does, because the thing is, coding is probably going to be a job that doesn't exist for too much longer, because of all the things that ChatGPT can do, that's probably one of the things it can do the best, is algorithmic coding. So your boss is based in the U.S. and you're in China. Where is he in the U.S.? And can you tell me anything more about him? More than just he's an American. How old is he? What state is he from? What business are you in? What business? Tell me a little bit more. See, again, you have to tell me more. If you want me to give you a good answer, you need to give me more information, just like ChatGPT. Maybe I'm a ChatGPT robot right now. You wouldn't know that. Maybe I've been sent from the future. Do I use the paid version? I do. Yeah, I went ahead and paid for it because I use it so much, and I want to encourage the things that I use to, continue to get better, right? If you support someone or something, then you should support them by paying for something sometimes. And let's see, which microphone is best to control background noise? Well, Rapid, there are a couple different answers for that. So every microphone that you buy, this is a little bit of some audio technical information for you, but every microphone you have has directionality. Okay, so for example, they have three major kinds of directional microphones, okay? There's some microphones that are called omnidirectional microphones. Omni means everywhere, so an omnidirectional microphone will pick up the sound from anywhere around the microphone pretty equally. Okay, those are not very good for background noise because they pick up the noise from everywhere. Okay, then they have one called a figure eight. A figure eight is going to pick up the front and the back of the microphone area really, really well. And then they have what's called cardioid and hypercardioid. Cardioid comes from the word meaning heart, like cardio. So a cardioid pattern means that there's a heart shape in front of the microphone that picks up right in front. It's just a heart shape right in front of the microphone. And hypercardioid is even smaller. So this microphone is a cardioid microphone. So that means that if I'm right in front of it, it's really good. But if I go over here, it doesn't pick up nearly as much, does it? Look at that. Right here, really loud. Right here, not very loud. So this one is actually pretty good for background noise. The only problem is this microphone is so good, it can hear the air conditioner. I mean, the air conditioner is not even very loud. It's very quiet, but you can hear that little fan sound in the background, right? That's this microphone. And actually, I had a clock on the wall before, not too far over here on the wall, but I took it down the other day because on my voice room, you could really hear the tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. So this microphone is very, very sensitive. Okay? Do I see a lot of difference in version 4? No, I haven't been paying attention, really. I haven't been paying attention to, that. I haven't really been thinking about, is it getting better or not in that way? I just use it. I assume it's improving, but, the more you use it, the more it's going to improve too, by the way. That's the whole model. The more we use it, the more it learns, the more it improves. Yeah. You've been using Google Bard? It reacts faster? Huh. The video is blurry in YouTube also? Well, that's a shame. I don't know why. It should be perfectly clear. Oh, but see, Dimitri said, I'm watching your YouTube stream for the first time and the quality is much better than HelloTalk. See, I told you. That's not me. That's HelloTalk. The HelloTalk server is a lower quality server or, yeah. So that means that they can't stream at the same quality as YouTube. Okay? Okay. Hello, Kierkegaard. And once again, let me see. Did I miss any comments here? May, well, I don't know why it's so blurry other than HelloTalk. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't fix it any more than it is, okay? Thank you, Eva. I'm glad you think I'm cute. Oh, actually, you know what? I know what that background sound is. Wait a minute. I can make that background sound go away. 1 second. Whoops, feedback. That should be a little bit better. He's in California. He's mature. He has 2 kids. He doesn't like us to work overtime, and he's been in the Navy before. Okay, see, that helps me a lot. That's a lot of good information there, Cece. Okay. Okay, so he's from California. That's probably a pretty good start. 2 kids. Okay, he doesn't like us to work overtime. Yeah, that's good. See, I did work in Taiwan for a while, and I lived in Taiwan for a while, and so now I know that, yeah, Asian workers work too much. You guys work too much. You guys, they make you work too many hours too much. And so, yeah, here's what we have learned. In America, we have learned that it's better to keep your workers happy, and they will work harder for you when they are there. But if you overwork them, then they're not happy. So you might be making them work more hours, but you're not actually getting more productivity. So that's why we've been talking about trying to switch to the 4-day work week here for quite some time. Lots of people have, but not, well, maybe not lots, some. But because all the studies do show that there is no increase in productivity when you force people to work until they're dead tired. if you're dead tired, you're not going to be productive. Okay? And he was in the Navy. That means he's pretty strict, and likes to do things by the book, I think. But I think what I would tell you about the difference between talking to an American boss versus talking to a Chinese boss, Cece, we don't have the same concept of face culture that you have. So we have learned that you should be polite, but you should be direct. Meaning, don't beat around the bush. If you have a problem, tell him. Don't say, well, I think there might be something that we might need to look at, and maybe it's a problem, but I don't want to make you mad. That's beating around the bush, okay? So when I moved to Taiwan, I had to learn how to do the opposite. I had to learn how to not be quite so direct and try to learn how to be a little bit more aware of not insulting anyone's face culture, right? I don't want to make them lose face, right? So when I first moved to Taiwan and I worked at this school, I came in and I said, this is crazy. Why are you doing it this way? This is not right, and this is not right, and this is not right. And they didn't like that very much. They didn't like that very much because, it's too direct. So I had to learn that. Right? So I would say the opposite is probably true for you. You should be a little bit more direct, but be polite. That's all. Okay? How can you get this mic? This mic is called the RE20, the Electro Voice RE20. You can buy it anywhere. I think it was made in 1967, but it's that good. They made this mic in 1967, and it's still one of the best microphones you can buy. I think it is the best one you can buy for this. There are two that are the most popular. This one, and there's one made by Sony that's also very, very popular and very expensive. I prefer this one. Yeah. It shows 720 on YouTube. Well, let me see. What just happened now? Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go back. What just happened? There. Sorry about that, everyone. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with my stream. Well, I don't even know where to fix that. I don't know, Blake. I don't know how I can fix my quality on my YouTube. I'm not sure where that is on YouTube Studio. At least not for the live. It's a little weird. Let me make sure it should be fine here. Well, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that later, Blake, but thank you for telling me that it seems to be 720. And maybe you want some color in the background. Okay, computer, make the drum lights magenta. Computer, make the drum lights magenta. Okay. Is that better? See, Blake said a few days ago he worked till almost 9 p.m. with no overtime pay. That's not good. That's not good, man. What can we talk about? He's the account director. Athena, thank you for that. Ask him about his kids. Ask him about California. Ask him what he does for fun. If you're just trying to build a relationship with him, then just do it like you do any other human being. It's good to try to be friends with your boss if you can. If you can, it's good. Okay? Hello, Roma. What is the meaning of arrest? Ali, arrest can have a couple of different meanings. One, the most common meaning, is to be arrested by the police when they put handcuffs on you and they take you because you did a crime. If you committed a crime and the police come and get you, they are arresting you. But the word arrest actually means to stop something. So if I say you must arrest this behavior, that means to stop this behavior. Okay, so when the police arrest you, they're stopping you from doing further bad behavior. Okay? What's the solution for procrastinating? Get off your butt and do it. That's the solution. The solution is just knowing that it's only going to get worse if you wait. Ali, I like to think about procrastinating. Procrastinating is like you're driving down the highway. Okay? You're driving down the highway. You're going a fast speed. And you decide to just take your hands off the wheel and relax for a little while. The car is still moving down the road, but your hands are up here on your head. You're chilling out and relaxing. Are you definitely going to crash? Not 100%. You might be okay. But you shouldn't be very surprised if you do crash. Because your hands aren't on the wheel. So when you're procrastinating, you're taking the hands off the wheel of life. Okay? What is the best job for a romantic, sensitive personality? Ooh, romance books. Writing romance novels. There you go. Roma, your name is perfect for it, too. So, yeah, you should be a writer. Or anything involving sensitivity, right? Work for a company that does something about sensitivity or romance. That's what I would say. Yeah. Face culture. Yeah, you guys know. 中文什么说我忘记。什么脸？什么 What is it again? 大家你们知道。告诉他。Face culture. Don't lose face. Somebody tell him what I'm talking about. I forgot how to say it in Chinese. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. There it is there. Yeah. Yeah, 对脸. Yeah, 对脸. That's it. Yeah, 对, yeah. 对脸. Correct face. Right? Something like that. There it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, let me try to make sure I come up with the right comments and questions here and answers. Let's see. What does dead tired mean? Dead tired means very, very, very tired, like a dead person. Okay. Hello, Sukina. The internet is not good today. Wow, everybody's complaining about the internet today. All right. Let's see. Here's what I'm going to do, everyone. Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to have to be patient, okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and end my YouTube stream for just a minute. I'm going to restart my router and unplug my internet and plug it back in, and then I'll be right back, and hopefully the quality will be better. Okay? Can you guys give me just about 3 minutes to do that? Okay? But everybody in YouTube, I have to stop the live stream and start it again. Okay? Hello Talk, I don't think anything will change. You just stay there. I'm going to keep it open. It should reopen as soon as I come back on. So in Hello Talk, just stay there. But in YouTube, all of my YouTube fans here, if you're following and watching me now, just give me 1 more minute and I'll be right back. But you're going to have to join my new live stream, okay? Dimitri, the pinyin would be DUILIAN. And it's, I think it's Isheng Sansheng. No, Ishan Sansheng, I think. Right? Ishan Sansheng, right? Is that right? Duilian, I think. All right, I'm going to end it. I'll be right back. Yeah, they don't use pinyin. That's why I told him instead. Sorry. Dimitri, yeah. In Taiwan, they use Juyin, which is a different system that doesn't, they actually don't know pinyin over there. It's kind of interesting.